to the extremely loving and detached children everywhere who are very close to Bap Dada. Bap Dada is saying that all of you children are lost in love and sitting totally absorbed in love. You are listening and swinging in the swing of celebrating a meeting. You are not far away. You're also not in front of Baba's eyes, but you are merged in his eyes. To the children who celebrate a personal meeting with Baba in this way, to the children in their Avyakt form who are lost in love, to the worthy children who constantly give the proof of their renunciation, tapasya and service as Father did, to the world transformer children who constantly transform the world with their power of concentration, to the double light children constantly fly by making intense efforts like the Father. The Father, lots and lots of love, lots and lots and lots of love, remembrance, and namaste from Bap Dada.
तुम्ही तो एक हमारे हो, शिक्षक तुम्ही, रक्षक तुम्ही, दिल के तुम्ही सहारे हो, मिला सारे रिश्तों का प्यार तुमसे। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti, Avyakti Parivar
Om
mein.
Shanti, welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 9. Be a Karma Yogi. Today's topic is a pure household. Avyak signal. All of you have received a pure household. That is activity from the Father. The activity of the intellect is to have pure thoughts. The action of your words is to relate what you have heard from the Father. The activity of karma is to perform every action as a karma yogi, to be detached and loving like a lotus, and to reveal the Father's elevated task through your every action, to perform every action as a divine activity. Do not be very clever, but have a character, that is, a divine character, and only then will you be called a karma yogi. And now we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Baba says from Brahmin birth, all of us are karma yogis. So there is a deep connection between activity and there is a deep connection between karma and household. There is a household, and that's why we do actions. These days in Mama's Murli, Mama used to say, God doesn't say to leave your household, but He gives us a pure household. That household that was there was sorrow in that, there was bondages in that, there were bondages. But the household that Baba gives, that is a pure household. And because it is a pure household, is because of our mind, intellect, and sanskar. So when Baba says anything, when Avyak Baba says anything, there is depth in it. So we have to understand it nicely and we have to pay a little attention that how is our household, how is our activity, how is our relationships, how are our thoughts. Because it is not Lokik, it is alokik. Baba has created this sacrificial fire, such a big household, meaning you must not have ever seen such a big household. There might be 10 people, 50 people, but in Baba's family, there were initially 300 brothers and sisters, and everybody was busy in actions. You must have heard. If one has to drive a car, to drive a bus, to clean that, to make food, that 2-3 times. It is such beautiful. There are such beautiful stories of the dadis. So they used to love it when they used to perform actions. Baba also, when he used to do farm, when there was some farming, so Baba also used to sit with them. Baba also in every action, meaning he would take part in household activity, and then others would follow after seeing Baba do that. So that is why a pure household. So if someone asks you that do you have a household? So our household is very big, huge. Every day something or the other keeps happening. It is a pure household. Avyak signal, all of you have received a pure household, that is activity from the Father. From the morning till night, so much activity is there. So Baba says the activity of the intellect. So this is first time we are hearing this. The activity of the intellect is to have pure thoughts. That is because it is the intellect who makes decision. It is the intellect. It gets lost. It is the intellect that gets stuck. So Baba says the action of your words is to relate what you have heard from the Father. The activity, that is the household of karma, is to perform every action as a karma yogi, to be detached and loving like a lotus. And Baba says to reveal the Father's elevated task through your every action, to perform again and to reveal the Father's elevated task through your every action, to perform every action as a divine activity. Just like actors that are there, so they have their characters. So Baba says, in the same way, to perform every action as a divine activity. Do not be very clever, but have a character. Just like our Baba is the Lord of the innocent. So in the same way, remain innocent. Do not be clever, but have a character that is a divine character. And so Baba says, only then will you be called a karma yogi. Until now, We used to think that being a karma yogi is something ordinary. If something, some service we are doing for yagya, we used to think that we are doing yoga. But actually now Baba is telling us the depth that also is a household. So how should be our intellect? How should be our thoughts? And character should be such that we can reveal Baba also through that. These days, everyone is very busy, is in service. That also is a household. But like a yogi, think like a yogi, speak like a yogi, or come into activity like a yogi or behavior. Or what Baba is saying is detached and loving. Things will happen, but stay beyond. Do not come into uh, defamation or praise. Do not come into uh, uh, victory or defeat, because that is in drama, that will keep on happening. But we are in a pure household. I really like this one, especially that Baba is saying the activity that is the household of the intellect, because there's a lot of expansion that happens in the intellect, so many types of different things. There is something that happens, and then the intellect goes into the expansion. But we should expand it to that much, and that too, it should be pure expansion. And that is why everyone think about it, do churning tomorrow. This would be our homework for tomorrow. So we will pay a little attention until the evening, see how many types of different experiences we have tomorrow. Om Shanti. Avyakta Murli revision from 1969. Jewels of Knowledge and Pearls of Love. Avyakta Murli, date is 18th June 1973. Qualities of special souls. The Father himself repeatedly remembers such souls every day. What is the main speciality of such special souls through which they became so elevated? Do you know this speciality of yours? You must definitely have some speciality which is greater than ever the Father's, or which is greater than even the Father's. Do you know it? In which aspect are you even ahead of the Father? Tell Baba of this speciality. In which aspect are you ahead of the Father? Are there only the Shaktis and the eight jewels, or can even the Pandavas come in that? When you have the consciousness of being brothers, the soul can become one of the eight jewels. Here there is no question of being a Shakti or a Pandav, but of the spiritual stage. Both can come. Even the Pandavas have a seat within the eight. Acha, what is the first speciality which makes souls even the master of the Father? You then become even more elevated than the Father. The speciality is to reveal the Father, to bring them into a close relationship with the Father, and to make them the heirs of the Father. This is the duty of you, the first creation. The Father is revealed through the children. You are considered to be special because through your faith on the basis of your Brahman life and through your experience, you revealed both the incorporeal Father and Sakar Father Brahma to the whole world. The speciality of revealing the Father belongs to the children, and therefore, in return, the Father himself remains in his incognito form and reveals the Shakti army and Pandav army. This is the speciality of the children, and because of this, they are worshipped even more than the Father. Do you have all of these specialities in your awareness, or do you forget them? The speciality of a Brahmin of the confluence age is that he is constantly the embodiment of remembrance. Acha, we'll read the rest of the Murli tomorrow. Om Shanti.